Hey athletes, Coach Frank here with another update. We are going to be once again publishing at-home workouts in SugarWOD and lending out equipment. The way we are going to lend out equipment this time is a little different from last time. Last time we, in an effort to get equipment out quickly, rushed the process, and we are going to take it a little bit slower and try to be more organized and equitable this time around. So here is how we're going to be handling it. Athletes with unlimited memberships are going to get first priority. Once we've met the requests of unlimited athletes with unlimited monthly memberships or unlimited yearly memberships, we are going to open that up to punch cards, athletes with punch cards for whatever's left. The first thing to know is that one of the ways we're going to try to be more equitable this time is to form small groups who are going to share equipment. And that sharing could be all the equipment being kept at one location and athletes taking turns working out at that location. Or it could be athletes each having a piece of equipment in that group and then every couple days rotating. We will leave it up to each individual group to decide what works for them. If what your group decides to do is not working for you, we will get you into another group. Ideally, groups are going to be anywhere from 4 to 7 people. Could be a little more, could be a little less. The larger the group, the more priority they're going to get, although that is not the only factor we will be using to determine who gets what equipment. Again, we will be trying to be more equitable. In some cases, it may seem like that is not the case, but we were definitely taking more precautions this time to ensure that the equipment we lend out is more equitable. So if you have a group and you formed a group, it could be people that you work out with and you're friends with at the gym and you maybe already have their cell phone numbers and you reach out to them. Maybe it's somebody that works out at the same time as you or at a different time because you're going to be using that equipment at different times in the day. We're going to be asking you guys to form groups. If you are an individual athlete and you don't want to be part of a group, we will do our best to accommodate getting you at least one piece of equipment, but it's more difficult. And so if you want to be part of a group, but you are just not sure who to be in a group with, let us know and we will try to get you added to a group. So there is a Google Sheet, and we will be providing all this information along with a link to that Google Sheet on the website by going to firstcitycrossfit.com, clicking on announcements, and you will see a link there regarding lending out equipment. Click on that link, add either yourself individually under Athletes Without a Group tab of the Google Sheet, or by going to the Groups tab and creating a group with the names of the members of your group and the equipment you would like to receive. Also, individual athletes, same thing. Indicate what equipment you would like to receive, but individual athletes, you're going to indicate whether you don't want to be part of a group or whether you do want to be part of a group, you just don't have an existing group, and we will get you put into a group. Again, this is going to allow, hopefully, you guys to manage the best way to share equipment. The intention here is not to be working out at the same time, sharing the same equipment. That the COVID restrictions are still in place, and we are encouraging you to, if you're going to share equipment at one location, one athlete uses it at a time, wipes it down, all the equipment down, and then the next athlete uses it. We are willing to even facilitate groups transferring equipment between each other, but it needs to be kept track of. So before you give any equipment to another group, we need to know about it. And we will be tracking that in the spreadsheet. Ideally, you're going to send us an email and get a confirmation from us saying, yes, we understand you're going to make this change, and we are aware of it, and updated the spreadsheet to reflect that. We need to make sure we get all of the equipment back at the end and do it in an organized fashion. once I've had a chance, we're going to give everybody until Saturday at 3 p.m. to enter their groups and their names and their requests into this Google Sheet. If you are unable to edit the Google Sheet, you can email us, info@firstcitycrossfit.com, or call us, 831-920-1755. Once you have, or by 3 o'clock on Saturday, we're going to look at this sheet. We're going to make sure it's organized. We're going to assess what equipment to give to what groups and what individuals, doing our best to be equitable based on that, and trusting that groups are going to be sharing and rotating and or sharing in an individual location, or really any method you guys want to use to share that equipment, as long as it works for everyone in the group. And once we have that in the spreadsheet, we will be distributing the equipment as equitably as possible. Again, be sure to state your preferences of equipment you want, either as a group or as an individual, and we will do our best to get that out to you. We'll take care of that Saturday evening. Sunday morning from 8 a.m. till 12 noon, I will be at the gym, and you'll have an opportunity to come pick up your equipment, whatever equipment we are able to allocate to you and your group. If you're not able to make it during that time frame, give us a call or email us and set up an appointment time when you can come get it. Every piece of equipment that leaves the gym needs to be signed for and certified by a coach, so that we know exactly where all that equipment is going. We tried to do that last time and with mixed results. So we're going to reiterate that is super important, that we track all the equipment and who it's going to. And to some extent, everyone will be responsible for the equipment that they sign out. Okay. Let's see, anything else? Returning equipment, same thing. Last time there was some equipment that was kind of dropped off at random times and nobody knew about it, and I would find a pile of equipment in the gym and have no idea who it came from. When you bring your equipment back, we'll give you 24 hours notice. We'll expect everybody to, whenever possible, that you bring it back within 24 hours from when we need it, when we're able to reopen. And that seemed to work out generally okay, although we did have some folks who did have exceptions, some who were a little bit slower for a variety of reasons, but it seemed to work out okay. But again, please do not just leave your equipment in the gym. We need a coach to verify what you dropped off is what you picked up and sign for it. We want to make sure there's no confusion on this. So please be careful to do that. Another concern here is that the idea of this is not that you are going to be working out outdoors with borrowed equipment at home. If you are working out outdoors with borrowed equipment at home, that's not the point. The point is that you will be able to work out indoors. Unfortunately, because of COVID, we as a gym are not allowed to allow you guys to work out indoors as a group. So we're lending out this equipment so you can work out indoors. If you do not have a place to work out indoors, let us know and we will do our best to accommodate you. In some cases, it may mean that you just have to be a little more creative in your workouts. It may mean you can't take a rower because you don't have a place for it in your apartment or in your home. It may mean, dumbbells are not a good option. In some cases, dumbbells might be a better option than a barbell. So, that's where requesting the equipment that will work for you is important. I think that's everything. We are going to try this out and see how it goes. Please bear with us. We're doing our best to fulfill our mission to you all and help you get fit regardless of the restrictions put on us by this fire or by the COVID virus. Please feel free to reach out, but know that we've put some thought into this, and in general, we're going to try this process out. That we're always looking to improve it and potentially even this round, but feel free to send feedback, but know that we've put some thought into this, and I think this is the best approach for right now. And like I said, we'll even look at ways to swap equipment from group to group after a week or two. Really, if you guys want to communicate that and do that on your own, by all means. But if you as a group are getting bored with the equipment you have and you want to return a rower and get a bike, or you want to return everything and get something different, you want to return your dumbbells and get a barbell, we can help facilitate that. So reach out at any point. All right, please, again, go to the website, firstcitycrossfit.com, click on announcements, find the equipment lending announcement, click on that, scroll down to the link to this Google Sheet, and enter your group name and your members of your group and the equipment you want. Or if you do not have a group or do not want to be part of a group, enter your name on the Athletes Without a Group sheet, tab of the sheet. Be sure to specify equipment, and we will do our best to get you that equipment. If you have questions, let us know. Thanks.